Welcome back. You know, it was bad enough when a Bakersfield family thought their son had contracted the coronavirus. But ironically, things got worse when COVID-19 was ruled out. What nearly took the life of their 16-year-old son was a more common killer. 17's Vanessa Dillon tonight spoke with the teen's parents to find out how vaping nearly killed their son.
Back in mid-March, 16-year-old Riker Shamblin was fighting for his life. Respiratory issues that doctors thought were a direct result of COVID-19. But after preparing for a COVID test, one nurse found 2 vape pens inside his clothes, a discovery that changed everything and could be the reason why he's alive today.
It was essentially an assumed COVID case because the chest x-ray followed by a CT scan showed findings very consistent with COVID.
It started with nausea, vomiting, and shortness of breath. But within days, Riker got worse. In less than 72 hours, he went from showing minor symptoms at home to the intensive care unit.
The pulmonologist came in and said, I would give your son about a 50% chance of survival.
But just as doctors prepare to give him a COVID-19 test, a shocking discovery was made.
As they were kind of prepping him for the ventilator, the nurse walked out and handed us 2 vape pens that she found in his sweatpants.
That soon led to a swift change in treatment. Riker admitted he had been vaping and using e-cigarettes for roughly a year.
It is the worst feeling waking up and knowing that you caused your parents to cry. You caused that. You know it was your fault whenever you did that.
Although COVID-19 symptoms are similar to vape-induced lung injuries, the treatment that saved his life was very different.
If we had assumed it was COVID, he wouldn't have been started on the steroids. And as of now, with vape-induced lung injuries, steroids are kind of the only form of treatment that we have. So there was a good chance that he wouldn't have been started on the steroids, he wouldn't have responded, and he wouldn't have recovered.
The family says nearly losing Riker was an eye-opener to an underlying issue we see in teens all too often. And Riker says the scare has changed his outlook on the tobacco product dramatically.
Oh, it's a huge eye-opener, really. You realize, why do it? You don't have a reason.
The family hopes their experience serves as a wake-up call.
People do it for multiple reasons. One would be probably just their peers. They do it because their peers do it, or they do it to be cool, or they obviously for the main reason would be for the nicotine buzz. It's like a 5-second buzz whenever you hit it. There's no real point in using it. You're not gaining anything from it. All you're doing is hurting yourself.
In Bakersfield, Vanessa Dillon, 17 News.